Hello and welcome to Win Some Loosemore. My name is Dieter and you join me today for Why I Like, a series of videos where I take you through some of the games in our collection and tell you why I like them. Today I'll be telling you why I like Tides of Time. Tides of Time is a two-player only drafting game. Usually drafting games cater for larger groups, such as Sushi Go Party. You can check out the video 4 on our channel. Why don't I show you how this one works, and I'll come back and tell you why I like Tides of Time. So here we have the game set up. Each person is dealt 5 cards. We've shuffled it all. There's a little help card that we can share, which just tells you how it all works and how many are here. We'll come to these in just a moment. Because it's a drafting game, everybody looks at the cards in their hand and decides on one of them to keep, and we pass the rest to the other person. Now we're looking at a few different things. In the top left is the suit, essentially. Some of them don't have suits, they have very special powers. And then in the top right is both how many points they're worth and the condition of scoring those points. So this one's worth 13 points, which is the highest scoring card in the game, but at the end of a round you would need a set of each of the colours to score that, so that's a bit trickier. But this one, for each of the leafy green ones, you gain 3 points. That's slightly more attainable, but let's see what these two do. Double the amount of your most numerous suit, and oh, that one was just upside down. For majority, gains 7. Well, I'm going to hope that the other person has crowns, so I'm going to take this one. I put this one face down in front of me, pass this to the other person. Whilst that's been happening, they've done the same thing. I'm just going to pick randomly, and then we reveal. And so I've been passed a whole new hand of cards. Good, there was a crown. So I'm probably going to take that, and it's got the special power that I win any ties if there's a fight for majority. So I'll take that, they'll take that. We reveal, and so this just carries on. I'm just going to do this cheating ways. At the end of the round, we've each drafted 5 cards, and we just compare scores. This takes place over 3 rounds, so we're going to do this 3 times. If at any point you're unsure on what a card does, the rules, very helpfully, which is just this single sheet, has every building and just gives a bit more detail as to what they do. So let's have a look. This one says for each crown card that I have, gain 3 points. That's 1, so I'd gain 3. Win or ties we'll come back to. For the set, the 13, I definitely don't have. Double the amount of your most numerous suit. They all have 1, so they have 2 of each. For each suit you don't have, gain 3, so I don't have the blues. So that would be worth 3 points. So I've got 6 points for that round, which is not great, but not the worst thing in the world. This person, for majority in pinks, they do not have, because I have 2, because I've doubled it, so good card there. For each pink, gain 3 points, they've got 3 points for that. For each green, they don't have any. For majority in green, they don't have any. For each set, they don't have any, so they actually only got 3 points, so they had an even worse round. So what we then do to the end of the round, this is where it gets clever, we choose 1 card to keep forever, or for the end of the game, and 1 card to discard that will never be in the game again. I am going to keep this one to hope that those come up. So I'm going to keep that one, and I place this marker on it to show that I'm keeping it, and I'm going to discard this because it doesn't actually contribute to anything. That goes in the box. My opponent doesn't know which ones I've done. Similarly, they're going, well, let's keep that one and hope those ones come up. And let's discard this one. So they've done that. We each get 2 new cards. We reveal the card that we've kept, and we do it again. So now next time when we score, let's pretend I drafted all of these. I haven't. I would score not only these 5, but also this one as well. Again, it hasn't come up. Didn't draft. I'd have probably done a little bit better. At the end of that round, we keep another one. Oops. And so at the end of the game, the other one's gone. I'm just doing this randomly now. This is not how you play at all. At the end of the game, you will now have a final hand of about 7 cards that you will score for the final round. This nifty little score pad, you add together your 3 scores. So let's say in this game I ended with 50, my friend ended with 63, so they won. Kirsty whooped me the other day. So there's loads of these, you can play loads of times. That's it, it's that simple. It's drafting, but it's that keeping the card at the end of the round and discarding a card, secret information. You're building your points as you go along, and whoever has the most points at the end wins. So why do I like Tides of Time? Well, we like drafting games. If you've seen our Sushi Go video, you can check the link on that. We enjoy drafting games. It's a mechanic that we like. It's something that caters to both the I'm doing my own thing feeling that we enjoy within a game, but also that my choices do impact you. That I don't know what I'm going to get from you, and I know you want that, so I could take that. There's the opportunity for interaction, and so to have come across a 2-player only one is really interesting. Usually, I think it's fair to say, typically drafting doesn't work as well in 2. The 2-player rules in Seven Wonders are okay, but they were bad enough that they needed to create Seven Wonders Duel. Now I get that it's a different form of drafting in Seven Wonders Duel, but you take the point. Sushi Go Party, it's okay at 2, but you lose some of the tension. So to have one designed specifically for 2 really intrigued me, and it works really well because it's just the same cards every time. So the more you get to know the game, the more you can kind of preempt what's going up, but you also never know what they've discarded at the end of each age. So it just really works. The small deck, I think, is what does it. Also, what I like is the size of these cards. These are massive, so they needlessly massive. They are like double size, big cards. So you just get loads of lovely, pretty artwork on it. And then all the information that you need is just in the corners or just at the bottom. That's it. So you just get lots of artwork kind of as a bonus. These could be tiny cards, it doesn't matter. But they give a sense of scope and grandeur, I suppose, if you're building your civilization over time. It's inexpensive, which is really good. They did a follow-up re-theme of this Tides of Madness, I believe, where they add an extra mechanic based around Cthulhu stuff. That doesn't interest us, so we stuck with Tides of Time. I like that it's got that element of engine building as well, so even as you're doing the normal draft and trying to score your own thing, actually there's the 13-point card, which you're just building up. Yeah, if you get a set of each of the colours, you get 13 points at the end each round that you do that, and you're not going to be able to pull that off in the first round. And so if it comes up, do you take it and give yourself a strategy to build around, or just do it? So the fact that you keep a card each round, I think, is a good mechanism to do that little engine building thing, and that you're discarding one keeps the variability. Normally only using the same cards over and over might get boring because you learn it inside out, but not knowing what your opponent's going to keep and what they're going to discard, I think, solves that issue. That's just my phone. Let's stop that one. So that's why I like Tides of Time. Do check it out from Portal Games. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Dieter for Winsome Loosemore. You can follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, or on Facebook. But until next time, thank you very much. Goodbye.